shot.
There we go. So, match will start here in 30 seconds. We see people choosing their loadouts. Ooh, Cortez pulling out the double barrel. Hopefully we get to see some action of that. That thing is a ton of fun in this game mode and the framework that they've set up. Over on Blue 4, seeing some mix of spars, AK-12s. We've actually seen a Katiba. Katiba is, I think, people sleep on the Katiba a little bit. So it's good to see that getting some love. And here we go with the first round starting in 3, 2, 1. And they're off. So again, objective of this game mode is to capture the other team's flag. Both sides have a flag. All they gotta do is run up to it, grab it, and take it back to their own. First team to do that 5 times, or as many times as they can in 30 minutes, wins the round, sides switch, and they repeat it. Whoever has more points at the end of 2 rounds wins. And so we should see now, actually seeing that rocket come out, I believe that was from Red 4. I think it was Barrag trying to lob that over the buildings and factory infrastructure, but was not able to get it. And Red 4 starting to go steady here as they await the arrival of Blue 4. With shots going out, and Burt getting the first blood there onto Gurion, as Sanchez and Thorup start to push down the center line here. We're going to see on the south side Patrol Luminatas, possibly. Cole hiding underneath a truck, playing a little bit sneaky beaky. Patrol there getting Thorup, was crossing out in the open. And now Patrol, Talon, they're going to come around the corner at the same time. I think Talon might have seen the edge of the barrel, and there we go. Bit of a spray down, but does get Patrol. Sanders and Sanchez here on the... Oh, sorry, just Sanchez. Sanders went down. So Sanchez is going to be trying to peek out around here. We've established a kind of middle ground there. There goes Cortez. Great shot from Sanchez there. And now Gurion trying to peek out back through that middle. Kind of looking all around. I think just might have spotted Talon. Can't quite get the shot, but Talon does. Nicely done. So now Burt and Talon can be pushing up that south side. Cole here lying in wait. Kind of looking around, doesn't know where to go. Burt, though, doesn't check his side, and Cole sprays him down with that PS90. Talon doesn't know what the hell's going on. I think looked right over Cole. Guessed Luminatus, but Cole had to reload, gets the kill onto Talon. Here comes Sanchez and Sanders over here on the north side. Sanchez spraying through the bush, can't quite get the shot into Cortez. Cortez returning fire, gets a nice headshot through the bush. And now Sanders coming around. Trying to find that weird flank on this slightly hill terrain on the edge of the map. I think might have just saw Barrag there. He tossed a nade right over. Oop. He sees Cortez there. Quick one tap. And now Barrag tosses that frag back. That good bounce. No, doesn't get the frag, but instead Thorup gets him with the friendly fire, and Standard does a front flip to celebrate. Bert and Gurion taking it on in the middle. And Bert actually getting Patrol as well, who was... Where was Patrol? I didn't even see where he was at. Cole's still hiding behind this truck with his P90. And they're trying to watch down and lock this avenue approach. Barrick just saw Bert there. And from here, Cole should have a shot on the side of the head. Doesn't quite, but I think Barrick found the... He found an angle, and there's Cole coming out and getting that nice angle there. But in the meantime, he did not watch his flank, and actually does get a nice flick onto Sanchez. They trade. Thorup now getting on top of the factory building, trying to get an elevated position on top of, to look down onto CCCP. Another rocket going out. That one taken out. That was from Stanners? Yeah, Stanners just, for some reason, team killed Wreck. Not sure why. Luminatus getting Talon as well. There's another rocket going into that same building. Luminatus is sneaking up along the street. No one seems to have been watching this flank. And now catches Wreck out of position. That should draw the attention of Talon. Should start to turn south. One RW support in the house. We'll see how well they go. So far, no scores on either side, but someone has to at some point. I'd say CCCP have the advantage, generally speaking, but yeah, Talon kind of, I don't know if it's short-term memory loss, but just kind of ignoring those gunshots and continuing on. Bert and Wreck doing the same, just kind of riding it off. And Luminatus here, depending on how stubborn they are, they decided to just stay here and farm kills. Could be a little effective, but they don't have much room to work with. Gotta be careful not to cross this this line here. Oop. Trying to get some shots on the Thorup with that long-barreled rifle. Can't quite get it. Sanders and Burt, meanwhile, getting Bareg and Cortez, respectively. And this northern side is relatively clear now. Gurion, though, coming in to try and assist. Patrol and Talon trading there. Actually, Sanders getting the revenge for Talon. Cole and Gurion still playing defensive here. Burt now taking out around the transformer. Does not clear the corner and pays the price for it. Sanchez as well, kind of not paying attention to the flanks. Trying to go for the long range shot on Bareg, but not going to hear or see Gurion as they now kind of push out. Up, but Thorup gets Gurion there. That kind of high up overwatch position. Good angle on that approach. Standards gets Cortez. Did they get Cole as well? Yes, they did. Luminatus still trying to get these fresh spawns. Must be running low on ammo though. At this point at least. Standards getting the touch on the flag. Gonna get a point for them just for the touch. But will not be able to go anywhere with it. Sanchez, though, looking to revenge. Gets Gurion, I think got Cole as well. Yep, Sanchez doing well. If you can get Bareg, and maybe might have to get Cortez as well. Ooh, a little bit too quick at that point, Sanchez, but Bareg and Cortez is going to come up and be able to reclaim that flag. And now Bareg, as Burt runs into this little gas station. Burt returning some suppressive fire, gets a nice shot onto him. Red flag gets returned. And now 1RW, still in a decent position. Patrol actually getting caught out by Standards there as he goes up the... Standards, you are so lucky. That would have been hilarious if Talon got killed because of your frag. But no, Talon goes down to Luminatus there. And this middle fight kind of faltering for Blue 4. They can get some more people in. Sanchez, I think it's Sanchez to hurry up a bit. Cortez, was that Cortez with a shotgun? Yes, it was. From that distance, getting a lucky pellet onto Thorup. Taking him down. Ooh, Burt with a great spray onto both Patrol and Luminatus. Clearing the way for Standards to move up. Ooh, Gurion and Burt playing a bit of ring around the rosy. And Burt wins it. Has clear reign over the flag. Cole now going to come around and try and answer for it. Standards coming to assist. But Standards, you need to clear further to the left. Burt, why are you running in front of the cover? Why don't you run behind the truck? Cole gets the revenge kill and is able to pick up the flag. But Luminatus here, ooh, not quite able to get the flag. Alright, get the flag off of Standards, that is. So he's going to run all the way across. Talon needs to provide some blocking support as Luminatus going to have an angle right here. No Standards. Does survive as Talon gets the kill. Can't quite get into cover though, so Patrol is still on the hunt. And Standards just in time. Patrol not able to get the shot lined up. And is gonna score. First point going to 1RW. And Berg running just outside of the zone for just a second. All it takes is to leave the zone and you die immediately. So that is something that to be mindful for. Thorup as well. I don't know what you expected there, Chief. I really don't know what you expected leaning out past the flags. That is the point of the flags. Cortez, another great shot with a shotgun. That long-barreled double barrel does deal a lot of damage. And now with all of 1RW pretty much getting wiped, CCCP have had a pretty open terrain for them to cross. Gurion poised to make a play for the flag. Just have to wait for Luminatus or someone to provide some cover. Bit of a distraction. As they start to push up though, Gurion tosses a frag. Gets an easy shot into Burt. Wreck though. Oh, did Wreck get wrecked by the frag? I think he did. I think the shrapnel penetrated this thin metal sheeting. Yeah, Gurion's frag was what killed Wreck there. Berg now. Very close engagement here with Sanchez. He's just holding this angle very tight. Sanchez looking far down this lane. If he continues this way, you might see the corner of Sanchez's shirt. He does. And a trade between the two. And just like that, 1RW regain a significant part of control. A portion of control over their half of the AO, I'd say. Standards getting a good shot on Patrol there. And we'll be able to continue down the road. Burt and Gurion just kind of going at it between the two of them. Let's check the scoreboard real quick. And 1 through 4 all on 1RW. So good for kills. At the same time, can't dispute the fact that CCCP are more homogenous in their kill. Except for that, Cortez being killed by Bereg with that rocket. Interesting. Don't know why that was a good decision. And Thorup again running out of bounds. Where was he even this time? I didn't even see him. I love you too, Aaron and Nicholas. Thank you very much. Burt getting taken down by Gurion there as the feud between them continues. Talon and Stanners able to hold this large sideline, kind of bisecting the AO. And Patrol going to be the first one there by Stanners to go down. Talon holding a bit more of an off angle. I think they got Gurion. Yes, they did. So able to hold Red Team at bay. Looks like Wreck here is kind of holding a bit more defensive. Just in general. Kind of poking through the dirty glass there. Luminatus again getting, I think, fragged there. And now Stanners and Talon starting to push up. Stanners... Oh, can you figure it out? There we go. Oh, and he even got in. Thought he might not get in. Cole now. Split up between Talon and the door opening. It does get the lucky spray onto Talon, but Stanners there able to get the revenge. And Cortez, with that shotgun, able to take down Burt. Pulls back to reload, I think to try and deal with Stanners. As Patrol moves to breach. Stanners goes prone. can't quite get the gun laid onto him in time. And that's the two of them taken care of. Alright, Cortez and Patrol now going to cross over that halfway point. And see how far they can go. Thorup and Bereg, another good trade. Cortez going to come up here far on the north side. Rocket going out from Sanchez, no luck. And so Cortez looking this way, doesn't quite see Sanchez. Peeks out and is able to get back into cover. Ooh, good frag though. Nah, not quite enough. Nah. And another one. Cortez throws one in return, but he stayed here too long. Burt comes up behind him, takes him out. Luminatus back up here on this kind of spawn camping position. And easy kill onto Talon there. Just farming kills at this point. Trying to level up his weapon skin, get that fall camo. Gurion now. Oh, excuse me. Peeking out nice and slow. But Standard's up here on the other side. Gonna see a reversal of what happened with Cortez here, I think. But Standards comes out. Ooh! A little bit of going crazy with the Arma physics there. And Standards with that Mark 200 able to spray down Gurion. Thorup falling off the roof. Not dying somehow. And they'll be able to make some more room on the northern side. Another rocket going out, but doesn't seem that it did much. Ooh, Stannis tried to one-on-one the Bereg up here around the rock, but Bereg, the iceberg, stops him in his tracks. Ooh, that grenade! If the shrapnel's lucky! No, not lucky enough. Sanchez staying up after that frag going off. Sanders goes, okay. And now Barrett coming in from behind, sprays down Sanchez. Thorup looking for a target. Looks over to where those shots were. Gonna find Gurion. And Bereg gonna be able to come behind Thorup and take them down. And battle for this middle ground still really tough. Patrol thought he had a good spot, but does not as Rek gives him what for. Grenade goes over from Standers, but that's not going to do much. No one there to affect. And with the exception of Bereg, all of CCCP is pretty close to their flag point. It's Standard, I think Standard's just spraying through the bush because he thinks he sees someone. Maybe he saw Luminatus there with his angle. And Barrett continuing his reign of terror on the middle ground, taking down Burt. Talon and Standard's working together here. I think they're starting to figure out how to do this. They need to kind of work as a buddy team. Assist one another, draw the fire, and flank. Fix them, flank them, and maneuver as a duo. Excuse me. I'm just saying words at this point, because at this point, it is very much a free-for-all at certain times. And Patrol was right on the money with the positioning of Standards, but couldn't quite get the bullets on him. Cortez puts down 2 shots from his shotgun, can't quite get it, pulls out the handgun, Standards gets shot in the leg, goes prone, gets the shot onto Cortez. Has to heal up, and he doesn't have much time as Luminatus now coming in. A good frag could take out Standards right here. And Standards gonna run up here, but be met with the red box. But actually, even with that, still not a bad position. Gurion, though, spotted Standards and, oh, gets laid out. Those eyes will never blink again. Poor man. That has about time for the rest of Water W to move up and start reinforcing this middle bisecting point. Gurion going down to a quick shot from Thorup, and Burt pushes in quick on the position. Cortez just around the corner. Barrett getting taken out by Sanchez on the north. That's going to split Cortez's attention to the north and to the south.
I've got a present for you.
Gets a good shot onto Sanchez, but none of them hit. Sanchez is able to show Cortez how it's done. And now with Bert looking to make a move, he's got plenty of CCCP to deal with. And now Luminatus coming around. Doesn't expect Talon there, but Talon moves at the worst time. Talon, where are you looking? You get patrol, but look. So Talon was looking the wrong way, got patrol, moved back to reload. Luminatus comes up, doesn't see Talon, goes, wait, pre-fires, and then they both trade. Fucking amazing. Get my cameras out further? Alright, sure thing, Dem. I may listen to you. Thorpe and Bert making away on the northern side here. The Standards now on the southern side, kind of playing as a backup defense. You can get one more person up here to commit to this attack. They could go for a second point. As Bert comes back around. Oops, saw Berg there. Don't know if he saw Gurion. Berg with a good frag throw. Ooh, the lucky bounce. If he hadn't gotten him with the frag, or with the shots, he might have gotten him with the frag there. Big concentration of red team on the south side now. As Thorpe tries to make a move, Gurion gonna catch him out. There he is. And Standards and Talon again gonna hit that south side. Tails all his time, but this time CCCP have 3 red 4 to deal with, or to deal with them. Cortez though goes down after missing both of his shots from his double barrel. Gets a good shot to Cole as well. Luminatus, I think, tried to spray it down through the metal, but couldn't quite get it. Sanders got a great call into Luminatus, but Patrol over... Oh, Patrol actually got the kill onto Standards, but then they just traded. No, Patrol was killed by Talon. I see. So a very quick sequence leaves only, well, only Bereg anymore at this point, as Gurion took down Talon. All the confusion, though, is left Bert alone on the northern side, free to push up. Gets around the water tower and starting to move through the shipping containers. Got Cortez there, but Bereg could be heading this way. More grenades going off. 1RW need to keep up this pressure. It's good that they're getting these kills, but they don't have the momentum to really capitalize on it. Now Burton Sanchez gonna be making a play. Gets a good shot into Cole, and Patrol is also down. However, Gurion, watching this angle, takes down Burb. That should leave it open for Sanchez to get the revenge kill. Cortez in the hills could get the angle on Sanchez there, and yes, he does. Load of buckshot to the face is going to ruin Sanchez's day. And that resets it pretty much. Talon's still watching the crossroads. But that will be the end of 1RW's assault. 8 minutes left to go. 8 minutes and change. And so far, our score is still 1-0, 1RW. Luminatus with a dirty angle through 2 windows. Takes down Talon before they even know what hit him. And Thorpe now providing some overwatch on the southern side, where they can at least. A nice hammer sight and some good magnification. There's so much noise there, just visual noise, that it's hard to really watch one specific angle. Standards there, getting a good spray down to Patrol. That might draw the attention of Luminatus behind them. Ooh, did he also get... yeah, got Bereg on the cross. So a quick double. Gonna both split the attention of whoever's left and take the steam out of this assault. Luminatus, though, getting Talon, gonna clear the way for them to push up further. I want to see what Standards does here. Moves back through the oil cisterns. Has Patrol and Barrack to deal with. And now Cole and Gurion gonna respawn. Patrol goes down. Actually, no, it went down to Thorup. Barrett getting a good kill. Standards there. Looked like he grabbed the handrail for a second as he fell down. Oh, that's awesome. So we'll disrupt it, but I think both sides got pretty much reset at that point. So we'll see another meeting engagement somewhere near the halfway point. Thorup's still providing some decent overwatch. As we saw, he was on 7, now he's on 10, so he is being effective with the kills. But he needs to coordinate more in order to clear a path for Blue Fort to actually push up and get the flag. Two good shots from Cortez, takes down Sanchez. Bert, though, tosses a nade. Bounces a little far. Yep, too far. And a good shot from Cortez again takes down Bert. He gets a nice double. Thorup, excuse me. I thought he got killed, but no. Finally goes down the stairs. He's going to try to make a push for zone. Doesn't see Cortez over there. So he's gone around the corner. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left. Talon trying to push through this warehouse again. Ooh. But Cole with the nasty angle in that P90. Doesn't take much to drop people in this game mode if you've been paying attention. No armor, vanilla medical. Most people go down in just 1 or 2 hits. Good spray down from Luminatus takes down Thorup as well. Sarah's not pushing up. Has the Shaytak. A big M200 intervention. Ooh, looks away at the wrong moment. Can't quite get the kill onto Gurion, but it was a good attempt. I think saw a flicker of Gurion there. Gonna hold the angle. Looks away. Come on, give us a nice COD montage here, Stanners. Ooh, grenade going off right next to Stanners' position, but he looks away at the wrong time. Gurion definitely seeing the barrel of the gun. Oh man, the angles. Oh, but a good shot finally from Stanners. Takes off the head of Gurion. And now Patrol. Ooh. Luminatus suppressing the shit out of Stanners. Directing Patrol back around to this corner. Stanners with the P99. Good headshot onto Patrol. Come on, Stanners. Oh, that was a shot. That was a hit onto Luminatus. I don't believe that for a second that he could survive that. Stanners hearing the footsteps of Cortez as he runs through the warehouse, able to get the pre-fire on with the P99. Looks like he took a little bit of damage, but was able to tank it. And now Sanchez coming up on the northern side, going outside the fence. Might try and go for a sneaky play, but looks like Bareg heading this direction as well, perhaps. Press F5. Oh, thank you. Hey, hello, Timo. Stanners. Stanners finally went down, losing that Shaytak. And given a bit of free reign for CCP. They don't have much time left. Only 2.5 minutes. They're going to need to get, well, even if they get one score, they're still going to be behind, because if the scores are tied, then it goes to touches, and 1RW have 2 touches on Red's flag. So I think 1RW are going to take this, if only just barely. And now Sanchez here, finally get another shot onto Bareg. Should be good to move up a little bit, but Cole and Gurion now working together to kind of overwatch and push up. And as well as Bareg now respawn, looking for some revenge. Bareg's revenge about to happen here. Grenade on the other side of the fence almost took down Bareg, but he does actually get blinded by that smoke, and Sanchez able to peek out and get that kill. Cortez trying to run up along the street, but I don't think there's enough time. I think 1RW got this. Goring with a great double kill there onto Burton Thorpe, though. Not giving up the fight yet. And a great grenade from Talon into the warehouse, taking down Patrol, I think. Either that or that was outside. Yeah, outside up here. Sanchez finally going down to Bareg's third life. Couldn't go on anywhere anyways. Ooh, Berg getting taken down by Gurian with a quick drop shot. Gurian's going for another touch. Can at least get a touch. No! Oh! Can't even get a touch. As Rek takes him down. And Talon, I think, fragged themselves? I'm not sure. Stanners letting off a few rounds with the Chaytak, and that will be the end of the first round. 1RW taking it 1-0. Oh. And a great scoreline there for Stanners. 2.14 KD. Not bad. And the only score of the match. Or of the round. I think there are 90 deaths for Blue 4, but only 83 kills for Red. So, yeah. Anyway. We'll be switching sides. 1RW and CCCP still have round 2 to go for, but they will be switching that. So just wait for them to come back in. And we should get started shortly. But a good first round. Lots of kills between both sides. Very tenuous hold on power all around. But in the end, 1RW were able to do it. All right, and we're gonna get into round 2 now. Oh, I also need to change that. Okay, 1 second. I'll just change this super quick, so that should be that. There we are. So for CCCP to win this match, they need to score one more than whatever points 1RW are able to get. So they need to score at least 2 points in order to come back from this. So it is definitely still possible for 1RW to falter and give the win to CCCP, but they are absolutely on the upper hand right now. Give me 1 second. So we should get started any second now. It actually seems like people are still loading. It's weird. Might be an issue with the server. Not sure. Oh, no, there we go. There we are. All right, so again, both sides have switched. We do have 1RW on red for now, and they will get started with their match here in just a second. Alright. Sides have chosen their weapons. I got distracted a little bit, but that's fine. Round is starting, and we are seeing already a quick run for the supply box for 1RW. Standard's taking the RPG 42, and Sanchez taking that Mark 200. Over on the other side, seeing a bit more conventional weaponry. Not seeing any of the special weapons over here. Actually, disregard that. Cortez has taken the... No, that's a Mark 14. I thought that was the Mark 200 as well. No, doesn't seem like anything special so far. We should see our first contact here as Talon coming around the south side with Thorup. Burt charging across that midpoint. Ungurian trying to get a shot into Thorup there. Gets into cover just in time. Oh, and a good grenade from Thorup takes down Luminatus there. First blood being spilled by 1RW. However, a quick triple kill from CCCP. Takes down Sanchez. Actually, make that a quad. Standard, Sanchez, Burt, and Talon all going down. Thorup and Rek going to be the last ones up here on the center. And there goes Thorup. That's going to clear the way. That pentafeed going in. They have some room to maneuver, but I think they're not sure where Wreck is, so they don't want to get too cocky. It's not a dumb play. Sarah's coming around, though. Trying to get a wild spray. Gets a hit onto Patrol, but it's only a leg shot, so he's able to take it. Bert, though, now, he's watching this angle. As Talon opens up as well. Thorup trying to get the shot. Neither Patrol nor Thorup were able to get it. Talon, though, moving to flank. Patrol was waiting for it. Takes another hit. That's sent to the arm and is able to survive as well. Bareg and Gurion making a quick play for the flag. Taking down Burt, but Rex waiting in the wings. But Rex runs out. And Gurion there waiting for the P90. Able to take him out. Point is clear. They're able to go and take the flag. One of them has to. Come on. Gurion is going to take it. Sanchez is there off in the corner. Could try and grab it. Sanchez as well. But Sanchez can't land the shot. Neither can Burt. As Gurion makes a run for it. Kind of doing a little bit of a serpentine. Runs off to the northern side. Through the containers. And is actually kind of home free. If Thorup... No, Thorup is not going to have an angle. No. And that's going to be it. CCCP tying the match with a quick one touch and one score. Also, I just realized the fucking round one score bug is not correct, so apologies for that, but just remember that 1RW got one touch and, or sorry, one score and 2 touches, so right now, technically 1RW still would win, as they have, it is a tied score, but 1RW has one more touch on the other team's flag. So CCCP need to make a run for at least one more touch to tie it. If they can get another score, then they would be in the lead. Gurion trying to fight with Burt, but Thorup actually getting a good shot underneath the truck, taking out the legs of Gurion, and going to take care of that. Now Burt charging up the middle, trying to make a quick answer for what happened so early on, but Cortez up on the rooftop. Quick spray down of 762 by 51 NATO into the back of Burt. Ruins those dreams. Thorup, though, moving along the street. Patrol is dead. I wasn't sure if he was dead or healing. And now Thorup. Opposite of what, I believe it was Luminatus who was holding this position over here. He crosses now. Fence opens. Patrol doesn't see it. Tries to go with the spray. Thorup does get it, but now Luminatus... Actually, he keeps going. Thorup, why do you keep doing this? When will you learn that the yellow flags mean don't cross? Like, Thorup was in such a good position. If he were to go in here, he could go through here and make his way up to the flag. Maybe get a couple more kills, or even just stay there and continue getting spawn kills. It would be cheap, but it'd be, you know, effective for his team. But instead, he just runs into their respawn zone and just drops dead. Hits the ground cold. I don't get it. Either way, Sanders, though, and some friends tried to push up. Sanders, though, is going to be the last one up, so that's 3 dead up here for 1RW. Gonna leave the defenses kind of sparse as 4 for HA on the northern side start to push. Gurion trying to sneak around this middle point. As Stanners fights for his life. Takes down Patrol, but Luminatus there. Tries to spray him down, but Stanners too wildly able to get the return flick Cole there. You never expect the third blue 4. Actually, a very nasty spot there. Shooting through the back window of this burnt out flatbed. That's a very nasty spot. Good choice. Good choice. Gurion and Burt, again, fueling their rivalry as Gurion takes another point. And now Gurion looking for something to do. A move to make. A plan to execute. Or even just someone to kill. Where will he go? What will he do? Actually, oh god. Oh god, Thorup. Oh Jesus. Alright, well that's a good kill onto him. Gurion getting a second one onto Burt there, but Rek, again, just like we saw with Sanders, it's the third guy that you'd never expect. So Rek holding down the defensive part for 1RW pretty damn well so far. Except for that part where he ran out of cover and let CCCP get an early point. But, you know, we won't talk about that. Rocket going out into the barracks building, not effective. Luminatus maybe pushing up that middle as well. Patrol as well, taking down Talon. Looks like they were trying to loot for a second, but we'll continue to move on. And Talon going right back to the south side of the road. Eager for some revenge. I could just spray through the bushes and 20 rounds might get lucky enough. And a quick triple kill for CCCP takes down Sanchez, Thorup, and Burt. Can Patrol make it a quad? Yes, Patrol can make it a quad. Freeing up most of the defenses for them to push up. If Bareg and Gurion can work together here, Sanchez up on the hill, get a little bit of elevation, but they just have to worry about Rek at this point. Ooh, never mind. They do need to worry about Sanchez as well, as Bareg runs out of the open and gets clapped by Sanchez. Cortez now on that high up factory perch, trying to provide some long-range supporting fire. And Burt trying to suppress Cortez, sounds like. Patrol moving around, getting close to the flag cap. Doesn't have time to really check all the angles, just goes and runs for it. We'll look at the touch. Rek goes and gets a good round to the back of the head, but that will officially tie the game up. As CCCP now have the same exact score that 1RW have. Luminatus now going to make a run for his own. But gets caught out in the same kind of manner. Rek and Sanchez double teaming them. Red flag gets returned. And looks like Gurion and Bareg are ready to make another push for the point. As Sanchez and Rek scan the area, make sure things are clear. Talon's still working on that southern side. I think had an angle on patrol. Either that or just spraying through the bushes. Probably just the latter. And a big push on the south side for 1RW. Burt, Thorup, and Talon all pushed up, taking down patrol. Luminatus here by the truck, ready to take him out. Ooh, but Burt able to survive a hit. Not able to survive the continued spray down from Bareg, though. Good double kill, but that gets cut short by Sanchez over here on the north side. Gurion, though, is able to slip behind enemy lines. Does a quick scan of the point, but is not able to account for Rek, hiding in that very nice defensive position. Luminatus not pushing up. So we're essentially back at ground zero, or square one rather, with both sides being at the same point mark. One team needs to overcome the odds. Which will it be? Only one way to find out. Sanchez trying to move around the factory. As Patrol gets a good shot onto Talon. No, sorry, that's the other way around. Talon gets a good shot onto Patrol. And Cortez and Gurion now getting some firefights. Sanchez gets caught up by Gurion in the back as Cortez can't quite get the kill onto Burt. I think Luminatus got the kill onto Burt and onto Standards, but Talon avenges the two of them. Now trying to move up further to the east. Yeah, sticking into those bushes, but now here comes Patrol going back down along this road. I think just maybe barely has a shot on Talon. Yes, and is able to take it as well. Great shot there. Gurion and Bareg. Bareg looking for a target. He's going to find one with Sanchez. Almost doesn't get the shot off. But now Bareg running up here. And does he realize? Nope. No, he does not. He does not realize. He lacks the critical information. And fucking dies. So that'll reset the assault for the most part for Blue 4. We do have Gurion up here. Pretty far up at least. Gonna be a bit of a fly in the ointment for any 1RW trying to cross this kind of sight line. But I don't think it's gonna make too much of an opportunity for him to go for the flag, at least not without some backup. And goes over the dirt mound. Stanners they don't quite see each other. But it's so close. I think if Gurion were to stand up while Stanners was standing up, they'd be able to see each other, but not right now, it seems. However, Sanchez will walk right into Gurion's trap. Could he also get Thorup? Space some shots, but no, goes for the reload, and Thorup with a great one-tap. Great shot there. And Stanners protecting Thorup there. Look at that. That is that cross-map crossfire that is just beautiful to see. Another shot at a Patrol as well from Burt? Where's Burt at? Oh, Burt came around through the entrance here on the south side. Got him in the back. Very nice. And now Burt sneaking around this fence. Gonna have Patrol push up right up to him. And Patrol! Quick execution. Easy come, easy go. Now Cortez back in this Overwatch position with that Mark 14 and the hammer sight. Good gun, good ammo, good sight, and a good position as well. Could do a lot here. Trying to get some early picks onto people just freshly respawning. Ooh, Gurion is losing connection. I think Gurion might have just crashed here. Ooh. Cortez survives a shot to the leg. Yep, there goes Gurion, so we should hopefully see them back soon. But that does, unfortunately, put HA at a one-man disadvantage. Catpsan, thank you for the follow. Anzu, so these yellow flags mark the out-of-bounds barriers. If they go outside of this exterior at all, they die. But if Blue 4 is to go into Red 4 spawn area, or Red 4 into Blue spawn area, as we've seen with Thorup, they will just outright die. Alright, sorry about that. Couple more kills on each side, nothing too consequential. As Talon tries to push up to the south side again, fighting with Illuminatus, is Bert inside this half-destroyed barracks building. In fact, you know what? There we go. That should deal with it. Alright. Illuminatus does take down Talon there on the south side. Looks like Talon just peeked out a little bit too much, but that will allow Illuminatus to push on the south side with Patrol close on the heels. And Patrol and Lumi both pushing up around this warehouse. Thorup doesn't know whether to go inside or around. I think mindful of the further angle than inside. Ooh, but that's Cortez shooting through the oil platform there, able to get Cortez. Or sorry, Cortez is able to get Thorup. Excuse me. And Patrol getting a good shot onto Talon there. I think her Talon running around the south side exterior. Another good quad feed there for HA. Gonna allow them to push up really close to the flag point. Illuminatus in a good position to make a run for it. Rek is here though in this pocket. Lumi doesn't see him. Rek will see them first. And Patrol's not in a position to answer for this. Bereg trading with Thorup at least. But Patrol has to play detective and figure out where those bullets came from that killed his buddy, but won't be able to figure it out. Goes for the touch, can't even get the touch. Gurian thinks it's far off to the right, but no, it's close left. Gurian is able to get the touch at least. And that will put HA in the lead, technically, but will be inconsequential in the long... Well, I wouldn't say inconsequential. If 1RW cannot capitalize and even get one touch on the point, on HA's flag, then HA will take the match, if, again, only barely. And Gurian is back, by the way. I did not notice when Gurian got back, but Gurian is back. Red flag gets returned. Oh, and Sanchez, that frag. Nope, not lucky enough. It was far away and Bereg was around cover, but sometimes you never know. Lucky piece of shrapnel flying through someone's head. Good deal with it. Bereg, though, getting caught up by Sanchez. I think Sanchez, yeah, took a bullet to the leg there. Does peek back out and gets the return onto Cortez there. But a great grenade from Cortez right at Sanchez's feet blows him away. And there are no survivors. Illuminatus and Cole here. Kind of holding really close to the flag as Thorup and Talon look for an angle to hold there and get some more kills. Good shot onto Gurian there. Right for maneuvering around here. We still have Sanders pushing around the south. Bert and Sanchez moving on the north, but Patrol here. Again, bit of a fly in the ointment possibly. If they're able to get up to the flag point, just a matter of who sees who first. Patrol sneaking around. Sanchez and Sanders coming back in. Has to be quick. Otherwise, Sanchez could ruin this for him. And Patrol looks right, but doesn't look quite right enough. And Wreck able to avoid catastrophe. Talon and Thorup still in this half-destroyed barracks building, looking for kills. They need another element to do something about this. Stanners, I think, got caught out on the south side. Somewhere, somehow. Has to come back in. Ooh, Libby almost getting Stanners there. Talon able to get Gurion. Bereg holds that northern flank as well. Gets a double kill onto Burt as Lumi tries to push in. They're in the barracks building. Gets a great first shot into Talon. Almost beefs it a little bit, but Lumi is able to get the kill and survive. Another rocket going out towards Cortez's position, but it does not even scratch the factory building. As Sanchez runs out here, Rig gets the spray down. But can he also get Burt and Stanners? That grenade, oh, that's a smoke, that's not a frag. Oh, if it was a smoke, it might have done something, but no. Oh, sorry, if it was a frag, it might have done something, but no, that smoke will just... Great, nice little puff of smoke. Gurion gets one kill, though. Onto Burt. Ooh. Few bursts from Stanners don't do much. A pre-fire as well. And it's a game of cat and mouse here. And a trade between Stanners and Gurion as they both see each other and spray each other down. Patrol up here in a pretty advanced position, getting some crossfires going. Taking down Sanchez, didn't quite see Burt. Now again, gonna try and make a play for the point. Suspects this tin shed. Here's it nice and tight. Good kill onto Thorup. But Wreck here, after changing positions, smart tactic, and it pays off. Getting Patrol there and neutralizing that lone wolf attack. Another rocket going in, demolishing the barracks building entirely. Not a bad idea, all things considered, but that will open up a number of sightlines here on the southern side. We still have things like this balcony and some of the rubble for both teams to work around. Luminata's getting a good kill on Talon inside the warehouse. Oh. Everyone I said, but yeah, Luminata's got a kill on Talon. And another, make that a double kill onto Thorup. And now Talon coming around. Ooh! I don't know if Lumi didn't see them just in time, like they pulled back or what, but that frag grenade is just about perfect. And takes down Lumi. Almost in the stock Family Guy death pose as well. Look at that. Just needs the right arm needs to be behind the back. And it would be the stock Family Guy death pose. Not bad. That's a really good grenade. Wreck makes his way up to the top of the factory, drops Cortez, literally and figuratively, off that roof. But Gurion here, do you see Wreck coming down the scaffolding? I think he did. He moves to engage. Guns up, but Wreck saw him as well, and Wreck actually gets the kill. He'll be able to push up, but Cole here, and again, this kind of reverse defensive position, gotta be able to easily dispatch Wreck and take him down. Again, CCCP is in the lead with one flag touch. And there's not a lot of time left on the clock. Patrol gets the red flag, making that a 4th touch. Gets a turn really quick, but again, that does mean that 1RW need to not only touch, but capture the flag. Lumi. Oh my god, what a flip. Talon really overselling it there, trying to get that Hollywood contract. But here comes 1RW. Quick push on the north side. Cortez back up on top of the factory. Wreck. Did he toss a nade? Thought he might have, but no. Sanders just gets the kill. A little crippled. But Wreck there. Might be able to get Gurion. No, neither Gurion nor Wreck see each other. And Gurion will find Sanders as he finishes healing. Wreck takes out a great kill onto Bareg there around the corner. Ooh, I think Gurion got winged there, but not dead as Wreck goes down. And it's not looking too good for 1RW. Thorup does get that revenge kill, but it might be a little too late. That just going down here on the north side as some half-hearted attempts to continue to assault the point just kind of get thrown up against the wall. Thorup here in a nice kind of ambush spot. As I say that, he decides to push up. Gets Cole at least, but then gets shredded by Gurion and Cortez. And same deal with Wreck getting shredded by Bareg and Gurion. Luminatus trying to go for the point. Patrol now. Oh, a lucky grenade from Talon there. Prevents Patrol from grabbing the flag another time, but there's not much time left on the clock, and I think we're about to run out. We're getting caught up by Gurion as Bareg pushes up. Time is about to expire, and I believe CCCP are going to take this off of a tiebreaker. There it is. CCCP take it 1-1 with 4 flag touches to 1RW's 2. Very, 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 very tight game. Very much back and forth, but that will be the end of 1RW. And we can see the scores kind of reflect this. 1 through 5 all going for HA. And as Flash Ranger says, HA will move up to the Grand Finals. Or sorry, not the Grand Finals, excuse me. Losers Finals, which are coming up next. All right.